afternoon, folks. Rick Jafone here, and I'm coming to you from the town of New Hartford in upstate New York. The neighborhood that I am standing on here is a neighborhood that I grew up in. It is a block U-shaped neighborhood, runs off Route 5 or Seneca Turnpike in the town of New Hartford. There are three streets here: Beard Road, Almond Place, and Davis Place. And what makes this neighborhood interesting is it's one of the World War II baby boom neighborhoods. Now what this meant was, after the Second World War, when the veterans didn't want to live in the big old homesteads in the city, they wanted their own little piece of property up here in the suburbs. So our government built these neighborhoods. Well, how that worked was, if a veteran could come up with $500, the government guaranteed him a mortgage. Well, my father fitting the requirements, and I don't know how he ever got $500 from my mother, but he got a mortgage, and on 4th of July weekend in 1962, we said goodbye to West Utica and we moved up here into this neighborhood. Now this neighborhood are basically all Cape Cod style houses, with most of them having an attached garage. On the east side of this neighborhood is the Yanandassus Golf Course, which is a private course. On the north and the west side is now Sangertown Mall, but many years ago it was the old Levitt Farm, or the Fields as we referred to it as. Now between these two places there was always some mischief or something for us to do. In the old fields we were building forts, we were skating on the ponds, we were sliding on the hills, we were drinking beer, we were smoking cigarettes, driving motorcycles. And when I got a little bit older, my dad and I used to hunt out here in the morning before I went to high school and he went to work. So there was something always here on this street to do. Now on the other side, the Yanandassus Golf Course, it was a private course, but the owners and operators of that place were very, very nice to us. As long as we behaved ourselves, they let us go over there and play. In a few minutes, I'm going to take a walk over there, and I'm going to show you the old ball diamond where we spent hours playing sandlot ball. So just give us a few minutes. We're going to knock off, and we're going to go show you the old ball diamond. Okay, folks, I'm back. We're on the west side of the Yanandassus Golf Course, and at one time this was the ball diamond where we played countless hours of sandlot ball. This was built by some of the older guys in the neighborhood, and we played countless hours of baseball. And when there wasn't enough people to play ball, we played home run derby. In other words, we hit the ball up on the top of the hill, and that was home run derby. Now this area over here, this golf course, like I said in the beginning of the video, these people were very nice to us, and as long as we didn't cause too much trouble, they let us be over here. We walked through the ponds looking for golf balls. We snuck in the swimming pool at night. We did a lot of things over here that was just mischief, not really big damage. But the biggest thing to happen at night over here was when we got chased by the Jeep. They had two old Army Jeeps left over from the Second World War, I'm guessing, that they used for their maintenance department. And after supper, the maintenance men used to come and chase us off the golf course in these old Jeeps. Now, they never caught any of us, and I never knew of anybody getting into any trouble, and I'm guessing it was just something that they did for entertainment, amusement, you know, at night to keep them being bored. But being chased by the Jeep was the highlight of our nights. And well, this is it. This is the old home run hill and the old ball diamond. It's not used anymore, but there were sure hours and hours of fun sandlot baseball over here from morning to night. And well, as you can see, that over there is the Yanandassus Golf Course. And once again, I will repeat that the owners and operators of this were always very nice to us as long as we behaved. And we built forts along the side and just basically hung out over here and had a lot of fun. We're going to knock off again and go back up in the neighborhood. I'm going to show you some of the old houses with the old garages and stuff and tell you about that, and then we'll call it a wrap. Well, here we are, folks. Behind me is the house that I grew up in, 25 Beard Road. Like I said, this is a Cape Cod house with an attached garage to it, a one-stall garage. And these garages served a lot of purposes other than shelter for the family cars. Some of them had basketball hoops on where we shot hours and hours of basketball. We played at night. They became safe havens for the hide and go seek and the tags. And we played countless hours of knock hockey, which was a board game. And when we got a little bit older and we got into garage bands, these garages became our auditoriums. Well, we never made it beyond the garages, but it was sure a lot of fun pretending that we were the Monkees or the Beatles. It was a nice era to grow up in, and these houses basically look all pretty much the same. And I want to end this up by talking about the World War II baby boom era. It was a wonderful time to grow up in. The town of New Hartford had 2 movie theaters, an outdoor theater. We had a bowling alley, and we hung around the New Hartford Shopping Center chasing girls. It was just a wonderful time. The economy was good. Our parents were all working, and most of my friends have moved on, or their parents are all gone. And I'd like to say a friend, the guy I grew up next door to, he's up in Salem, Oregon. This was his house, and his name is. Hi Dave, hi Polly. Here I am in the old neighborhood. I thought you'd like to walk down memory lane, and that's about it. There's not much more to say other than it was sure a nice era to grow up in. And well, this is Rick Jaffoon. I'm one half of GoldGiff Productions again, and we'll talk to you later. Hey everyone, I can't thank you enough for supporting all of our videos. If anyone would like to help in supporting us by donating, all donations go into the production of our videos. The information is in the description. Once again, thank you. Have a good day and stay safe.